West K Outdoors has been brought to you by Valley Firearms, your one-stop destination for all your firearms needs, shipping Canada-wide, coast to coast. Secret Creek Supplies for all your ultralight backpacking needs and much, much more. Secret Creek Kennels, no pets too big or too small, we do them all. On this episode of West K Outdoors, we determine the best places to hang Marten boxes based on the habitat on the new Trapline. Sign you're looking for. Fresh buck tracks. Had a little rub on that tree there. Okay, we're just gonna grab the drill and check to see if we caught that pack rat. More stuffing pulled out here. More chewings. He's still in here somewhere. Not working. Don't like these boxes as much as the ones that Bob built because they're a bit tight. Bob took a bit out of the other ones. Okay. All those from what I can see. If I go over there and kick them up, I might kick up a buck, but I really think it's 3 does. Big 2 on one side and a 3 on the other. Otherwise, I might be trying to take a poke. Oh, there's another one. He's chasing off a 2-point right now. See the little 2-point down below? He's just dogging her. And that big buck keeps chasing her off. But he's not legal. That one below is definitely not legal. At this time, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Bob White Carpentry, for the Marten boxes here that we're going to be installing today on the Trapline. Thank you, Bob White Carpentry. They look great. Those are Marten tracks right there, coming out of the draw, and he messed around right here, and then he went up the road right there. But we're not going to set no boxes here because it's right on the side of the main snowmobile trail where they groom the trail, so we don't want to interfere with the snowmobilers. We want to be off of the snowmobile trail so that they can have this area. The ones that we want to take out, we don't want to take the females out, we want to take the males out. That's a target Marten right there. This is probably the main reason I bought a Trapline right here in the Kootenays. Here's my hand. Okay, see here, these are wolf tracks. They're a little bit old because they're all frozen up. So maybe from yesterday when it was a bit warmer out. Looks like this one wolf traveling by himself. That's all I've been seeing in here is one wolf by himself. But this is way bigger than the one I got on the camera. So this is probably a spot where we'll want to be putting some snares out eventually. But we're gonna have to talk to the snowmobile people first because it's right off of the groomed trail. So we don't want to be in conflict with them. But that's a big wolf. If we get that much more snow, still going to probably hang, I think. put this one higher because we're probably going to get more snow back here.
Does that make you feel better about your day yesterday?
No. No.
What's that smile, Mr. Benesh?
No. I don't smile.
You line dog.
Because we want them to hang down like that.
See what we see, but I don't think we'll go past the lake as far as with boxes today.
Oh, that's a good tree. Why did we choose it? Because we're learning. The fresh snow has taught us, both of us, that where all this tripe is, woody debris, according to Frank Rad, our trapping instructor, who's dead right, wherever all this stuff is, where they can go underneath and chase mice and things, that's where they want to live. So, that and draws and culverts, they seem to like. So, that's why we're hanging the boxes here. Anyway, we're done. Set go this way, and then he came back and he went that way. You see the length between the strides? More when he's got coming out than when he went in. But could be two different markers. But that's a good sign, right where we put our box. That's where we're at right now. That's where we found that trail that we want to put the Marten box on. That those guys cut through the forest. And it's 1 kilometer from there to there. So we just have to, on another day, we'll figure out how that goes through there. I'll snowshoe through and hook up to it. Then I'll know. But that's where we want to go. There you go. Caught the pack rat. But there's still one more out there because you saw the tracks.
Right. And what do we catch him on?
Would we catch him in a Marten box?
Right. Did we use my salami for my sandwich, or was that something
that's
else?
The salami sandwich one.
Uh-huh.
So, do you want to take him over there?
Yeah.
What is the significance of this one?
The significance of this one?
Yes.
It's the first one. And we get to reuse our stinky salami that Scott didn't like. We'll see if the Marten like it better than Scott did. New dyed traps, brand new.
And those are the 330s?
No.
The 110s?
The
120s.
120s.
Okay.
That's a 330 and that's a 280 down there.
Okay.
So these are 120s.
Okay.
We have to use those for Marten. That's the law. Humane kills and all that stuff they taught us about, right?
And we don't have to worry about the exclusion boxes now because we're past December 1st.
We are.
Okay.
Yep. All my brand new stuff.
Because that's your new survival kit now instead of your backpack.
Yeah, that's my new survival kit. The paper's just to go to the cabin because it's just going to get soaked, but I got fire starters instead of paper.
Okay.
But I need the wire right now because I have to wire the bait into the trap so that they have to be forced to get it out the one way that we want them to go.
Our scent doesn't matter so much on those.
Not on Marten.
Okay.
Marten and cats, according to our instructor and everything I've read, are supposed to be relatively curious and dumb. It's the wolves where we have to watch out for all that stuff. We gotta set the traps with the rope because I left the setters at the cabin and we haven't hit the cabin yet. So we gotta do it the other way. One of the other ways, there's lots of ways. You put your boot through here,
Okay.
put your boot through the loop. Lots to learn. So I like to do it down here. So yeah, actually I like it better than the setters. It's better for just one person than the setters are because it leaves a hand free. And we're not going to do what Jackie did last weekend, are we? Should we talk about what the safety rule you broke last weekend?
Yes. Are we going to talk about it on film for your dad? No.
No. But we're not going to do that. This takes a little longer than the setters are way quicker. This is the way I'll probably do it when I'm by myself.
Okay. Well, I think that's anything in life. You got to know what you're comfortable with, right? Because the more confidence you have in your tools, the better off you are, right?
Well, it's a way of I keep a string in my pocket in case I get one on my hand while I'm out here.
Yeah.
That I can get it off just for safety.
So to answer your question, no, I don't really remember doing this in class. So the beauty is I can go home and review this.
They're nice and tight.
Yeah, I like those
with the
safeties.
dye on. Well, they're brand new traps.
Yeah.
These I bought the Belial ones
Okay.
because that's what they use on trapping ink.
Yes.
And I like the look of them better.
Yeah.
They seem to just be a little slightly better built.
Okay.
And they weren't really much more money than anything else.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep that in my pocket so it doesn't freeze. So that's the lure. I need these little suckers. These guys.
Quick release clip.
I'm gonna put one in my pocket for the next trap. Actually, I'll put them all in my pocket. Okay, let's do it. Hard, the snow's hard underneath. Maybe snowshoes today. The reason we're using this is because of all the fat in it. It doesn't freeze as bad, especially in the Kootenays where it doesn't really get that cold. So this is my plan. I may have to modify this a bit. The plan is to do that, and then it'll hang in there. Now nothing can get it. I know some people were putting out of their mesh in there. You know how they're putting that mesh in to hold it in, but then they can pull it out from the top. So this way, the only way that they can get it, because it's hanging down like that, is to come up from the bottom. This is the stinky stuff. Feline Fix. I don't think it's that one. Because we're not looking for felines. Right now, anyway.
I know you're a bit of a smell guy. Is this going to make you pass out or anything?
Probably. Let's pick the stick so I don't have to. It's going on there. Actually, if I put it out here, I think if I put it out here, he won't be able to get at it, and then he'll investigate. If I put it there, he'll be able to get at it, right?
Yeah.
So I think I'll put it on this one. We really want to get one and for sure tonight, so we'll make sure we have our smell. I'm gonna put those about like that, I think. I don't know. We'll see. I'm still learning. I'll try and do this, make sure my safeties are on. Try and do this without whacking myself. Trying to get it right in the center.
Yeah.
Let's see how that looks. Skin that one, Pilgrim, and I'll get you another. The guys with the trapping sleds probably have one of these on their sled, so they don't have to put it on their boot. Put a hook on the back of the sled and just do it that way. When I was a younger man, I could probably set these with my, just by squeezing them. These ones are brand new though. Doubles as a cord for a new pull cord for the snowmobile too. If only we'd get a little snow, eh? This one doesn't have the little hook that Bob gave us, the little eye. This is a Benton box, it's one of the original 4. I like these little hooks. Except I can't lift my arm up, but it works good to leave that like that. So we got to cut our Scott designed bait holder. Probably somebody else has thought of this though, I'll bet. But I did not see this on the internet. I think I'll set these here. I like the idea of setting them at the snowmobile. That'll work. Okay. I'm gonna follow the Marten tracks in. How does that sound? Wonder why I hung it here. Probably because there's a Marten trail right here that goes right to where I hung the box. I like this box. It's gonna be really tough to get a picture of him. That unless he's messing around for a bit, and I'll put quite a bit of stink here so he messes around. It's like that. No, it's gonna have to be this way more. I think like that. Okay, we don't want to turn it on yet because I still got to put my stink around. What was it that Jeremiah Johnson told his adopted boy? Boy, you got to put the stink down. They won't come around if you don't have the stink down. We'll put lots of stink here. Right, that should be plenty. That one should work. It's got a nasty hair trigger on it. Every time I go to set that one, I remember it. Oh, I didn't put it on film. Okie dokie, run, 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 or are you gonna be on the film? So you see this right here? When we were burning along, I just spooked off 2 owls off of this rabbit that they just killed. You can see all the blood and everything here. They literally just killed it. I'll walk over there. You can see that, I'll grab my gloves. Oh, not good to touch critters with your bare hands. But there's a dead rabbit right here, and they literally just ripped him apart. He's right here. See? They ate his head first. That's what you need to show the people in Nelson. Nature is cruel. This is what happens out here in the bush. So we're just a part of nature. There they are, just waiting for us to finish off. But that's nature. That's what we're out here to experience. But that's what most of the city people don't realize.
West-K Outdoors has been brought to you by Central Island Rentals and Sales, Canadian Coyote Company, home of the Seneca snares and so much more.
West-K Outdoors, so much more than just a trapping show. Check us out online.